That's so good, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, shout outs to Romeo for fixing him. Whatever she did to like take the Yulf out back, put a slug in its head, chop it up, serve it for dinner somewhere. Whatever she did, thank God, because now he's back.
Talking to Yulf. Now we're shit talking to Yulf.
I mean, yeah.
Gassing up the
Not all of
So
us.
it's like right before you give your friend who's like an alcoholic an intervention, you're like, hey, bud, and you're like you're taking care of him, and then you like drop it on him, or like
Hey,
when you're
man.
you're like HR at a company and you want to like fire somebody,
Hey, buddy.
and you can't tell him he's getting fired, but you have the meeting set, so like the week before you're just like, yeah, no, we're chilling, it's good.
That wolf,
That's good, dude. You killed that meeting earlier. Hey, you're a rock star. Keep going. And then next day it's like, so there's never an easy way to say this.
These moments are really hard for everyone. I think this is a good decision for the future for both of us. A great opportunity. Your wolf is just shit.
Your cheeser, sorry.
His wolf beat me, by the way. I think it was bad. It was like 3-0 or something. But yeah, I like the narrative. I like the Ryu more for sure.
But maybe it was a thing where it was like playing the wolf, like he wasn't gonna stick to the wolf, but it more so just like elevated some element of his game.
Right. Yeah.
It like helped him like with the neutral or something like that, like being less reliant on a specific tool.
That definitely has value.
Shout out to Elise in chat. Jesse's over there getting ready to play Sabai Usman. Cursing people with friendly. Ooh, very fun.
Beware me threatens to sit down and play Smash with the community.
More to love. More to love. Developing situation. Who's your first victim? Looking for the first victim. I think Pretzel's is out. You can ask him.
Gun to your head, maybe five people who want to play in different.
Good experience. Falco's low key kind of back, I think.
Hell yeah.
I do follow you.
He will never know.
Never, yeah, absolutely. I think he should soft block Beaster.
What's that mean? What is soft block?
It's when you block someone, then unblock them, so it unfollows them from your account.
Awesome. That's really useful, I guess.
Y'all don't like the tweets? Unbelievable.
I'm rocking.
I'm a fan.
I'm rocking.
I get constant DMs from I'm gonna air them out. I get constant DMs from Callahan about your Twitter. I think it's really fun.
Yeah. And I get
not recently. Maybe you've been off a little bit, but once every couple of months. I think it was when you. It's not even like about to do tweets. It's like when you were I got a walkover from Twitter after the election. Callahan was like, you have to stop Henry from retiring.
Myself out of retirement. I mean, you need that dopamine hit. Like, oh, this is a banger. I know this is gonna give me 20 likes, and I'm gonna see that number go up.
Yeah. And for those of you wondering why we're not talking about this riveting gameplay right now, it's because I can't see the riveting gameplay because there's none on the screen. It's whatever. There's more action going on in Eli bobbing his head forward when he got hit by that forward air than there was in the gameplay.
I love watching Eli play the game, but like watching his player cam.
Yeah, I'm like watching Ryu. I think watching Ryu is fun. Very different play style. But yeah, Matthew is just gonna hang out in the air. Stay out of your bubble. He's gonna throw out his stupid safe aerials that are safe for one reason or another that I haven't totally figured out yet.
Wait, real quick, was that an actual hold guess? Did you not know his name was Matthew?
Yeah, at least if you not know.
That's crazy. He does look like a math dude. Like, as much as people look like their names, not everyone does, obviously. But
No,
he definitely does.
A lot of people look like their names, I think.
I think that's kind of biased. Like,
It's not
that's their
biased.
name.
That's not biased.
Like you might if it wasn't their name, would you think it?
Most people I think look like their name. There's a few people who are like, well, you don't look like, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think a lot of people look like their name. Like, what's Raintown's name? He's Ethan as fuck. Absolutely.
It's love people.
Yeah, that's Boerme. That's absolutely Boerme. No. Not at all. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. He looks like Gary.
Yeah.
If there was ever a guy named Gary at the weekly, and it wasn't this guy, like, You're not Gary. Not even a little bit.
But to be from fear of being philosophical for a moment, do you not think that your impression of what a Gary looks like is imposed on by the fact that you know a Gary that looks like Gary?
Nah, bro, because the only other Gary I know is the snail. All I know is all I know is the snail and the reaper. Those are the only Garys I know, so I don't have shit for bias personally. I don't know.
And does Gary look like the snail?
No, he looks like Gary.
That's what I'm saying. So he doesn't look like Gary.
So Gary doesn't look like this.
No. Gary the snail also looks like a Gary.
They look like Gary
So
the
there's
only way.
I mean, just because.
Ways to look like a name.
Yeah, no, just because your name is like. Because if I said you look like a Henry,
Yeah.
that doesn't mean I meet someone else named Henry that I think, and they don't look like you. Like, well, you look like Henry. He could also look like a Henry.
You don't, by the way.
Uh,
Can we agree that police? This guy is nothing like a Henry.
I think
You
he's
like a
I think I
Jacob.
look like it.
You're like a Jacob.
That's his last name. He couldn't be Jacob Jacobs.
Wait, what? That's your last name?
My last name is Jacob.
I genuinely had no idea, so that's funny.
Yeah. Well, you could be like that songwriter Philip Phillips.
yeah.
You could be American Idol champion Jacob Jacobs.
Put Jesse on and not come to
Make it
hear
illegal
about
name
Gary.
change.
My bad. We can hear about Yonko and this incredible comeback during this set.
Gary.
Is that
That's a Gary?
that's Yonko's real name, by the way?
Yeah, no, Ryu Richardson's just a nickname.
It's actually Gary Richardson.
Yeah.
I wish these cables were longer. I'd love.
So you could strangle me with
No,
them?
no,
What the
no.
hell is wrong with you, man?
It's funny to walk around the venue and get opinions from people.
Oh, that would be so sick.
Like some interviews with people.
Yeah.
We need
Like
like
we
a
can do like a little light version of it right here.
We
So-
just have to walk people
so-
down and take them to
Chat,
the.
chat, I'm joined by Gary the Reaper over here. He's about to leave. I want to ask him real quick. What do you think about the Ness Ryu matchup?
Be more specific.
No. It's open-ended answers.
Low key, instead of walk like to me personally, Ness probably wins that shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm with you.
The recovery is definitely part of it, and also is just like Ness is like so much. He has so much better airspeed than Ryu does.
Absolutely.
And it's just harder for Ryu to get in. Those projectiles are gonna stuff him out. His speed is gonna stuff him out. It's just gonna be difficult.
And he has a reflector.
He does
That
also
actually
have a
does
reflector,
matter.
yeah.
That's like the funny thing.
He
that
has a
people say
reflector and
sometimes.
absorption.
Yeah.
It's
But,
kind of crazy.
Yeah,
He doesn't have to suck.
the fact that Shocky Nuts is such an important neutral tool for Ryu. Bye. Bye. The fact that Shocky Nuts is such an important neutral tool and that it gives Ness health, not only does it not do anything like for a neutral win or like for damage, obviously, but it like actively hurts like your chance of winning. It is very it helps Ness a decent amount. Yeah, despite that, Yonko not doing terribly this game. You know, obviously matchup's not going to be the end all of how a set is going to go. Both players able to adapt and use their advantages to use their strengths to their advantage.
There's a very unsober Scoob walking into the middle of Hair to Tall right now. I kind of
Yeah.
love this.
I love that as well.
You got
How the
afraid
fuck
that
did
had
he
to-
get here?
I don't. He works. Well, no, I was gonna say he works downtown, but that's not near here. That's over by Los Amigos. That's not here. That's like a drive. That's like a driving distance too.
He got an Uber.
Oh, right now.
That's what I want to believe.
I don't. He works.
Yeah. But yeah, right now, like I said, Ryu Richardson able to kind of like leverage, what he does have going for him in this matchup. Like when he gets in, obviously going to do a good grip of damage. That's not the strongest here.
Eject me. I'll bring. No, I have a tweet to make. I have a Woj bomb. I have a Woj.
Am I too close? Do we want him on the mic? I'm like scared. I'm like scared of you touching this microphone right now. Real quick. How the fuck did you get here?
I drove a car
Why did you do that?
because I needed to come watch Vega Visage lose today.
Okay.
He's a neater.
Okay.
He's not a neater for playing the game. He's like a neater for watching the game.
What are we watching by the way?
We're watching Yonko versus Xero.
And this is commentary?
This is commentary. What the fuck does it look like? No, I'm back.
I'm not a vet like you. I don't create reflexes.
That's right.
Okay, so oh my god. I just realized.
It's Elon.
Is it Matthew Brumblebee?
Yeah, that's the Xero guy.
He's back from Virginia?
Yeah, he's shipping there.
God, let's see if he leveled up here. What's the score?
It's 1-2. I feel like it's 2-2.
It's 2-1. It's at 2-1, Matthew, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, because he won now.
Gotcha.
So, for anybody at home that's wondering for a random stat, you're feeding for some math right now?
Yeah.
Matthew was up 27-0 against Yonko. Up until that,
You're
like,
probably not far off.
it was actually that, and
Hey.
and he finally got a win like 8 months ago.
Yeah. Oh shit. Okay. That's beautiful. Yeah.
Let's see if he can do it today.
He's playing like he's capable of winning, if that makes sense. Like he's not like the way I guess for example, the way he nodded his head after he lost game 1 really spoke to me that like he knows he is still in it. Like it's not he's not playing like he's defeated.
Type.
Yeah, he's still in it, and he's made some good plays. Like whenever he's in advantage state, he seems like pretty comfortable.
Yo, I wonder if either of these guys are going to MomoCon this weekend. You know?
I wonder, yeah.
You know who is going to MomoCon?
You?
Me.
Let's fuck.
You want to know who's running Rivals, Top Cut, and Fools?
You?
Me for some
Holy shit! You've been talking.
Somebody gave me a staff badge.
Holy,
They
you've been,
fucked up.
no wonder you've been talking in the chat like with motion and shit.
Yeah, like, if you need cactus, let me know. He's on a plane right now. Let me know.
You're fucking very obviously aura farming. Like, you're not like, yeah, bro. Like, hey, man, I got my speed dial. Just hit me
They
up.
say
Yeah.
it for no
We're like
reason.
that. We're like that.
That connect worked. Vegas Saj would not be going to MomoCon this week.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah. Put your money where your mouth is. I
I'm
like
in the
it.
tournament, so.
Huge. I love that for the.
And actually, I DM'd the person seeding the tournament.
Uh-huh.
Said, watch out for this Steve player. He's gonna fucking mess with
Dude,
your tournament.
He has no job and he's like 16.
Yeah.
You better fucking watch out.
Recipe for disaster. Man. Majors, he's a lookout.
There's
My God,
no way.
Are we gonna end up on Twitter right now? Hold on.
No way. Do not clip that. That was, yeah, I would accept it if I saw that on my timeline. I would have been sad, but I'd be like, yeah, you know what? I understand.
Okay.
Okay, good awareness.
To see the yum back? Hold on.
Oh my God.
There's, you're a he's more,
He just
he's-
turned proto banner.
he's closer to a demon than
He
human.
thinks he's playing Lucino.
The Tatsu, wait, he's gonna win this game. Prediction?
Predictions?
Chat?
Anyone in the chat besides?
Side bets? He's in the Yonko state. Okay.
He said to Jesus. He said, "I'll raise you up to Jesus."
Exalt
On Gold State?
Yeah, you're right. I'm standing up. Yeah. Hey, they're saying they're gonna break both of my knees for that. They're saying they're gonna split me in half.
Avenge me.
Matthew!
Avenge me. 2K Ramai on stream, Matthew to the team. Comstats.
How long are you in Alabama?
Are you trying to get Matthew over here?
Yeah.
I was
gonna
that,
give him an